Subversion is, of course, an important technique of communist conquest. Czechoslovakia in 1948 is an established democracy in Eastern Europe. Suddenly, a rash of strikes. Conservative elements are forced to resign from the cabinet. Communist deputies pound their desks. As the street demonstrations reach riot proportions, police brutality in putting down the riots is charged, and the communists take over the police. On February 25th, informed that the alternative is civil war, and aware of unmistakable threats of invasion from the Soviet Union if he does not capitulate, President Benes accepts a communist cabinet. But Jan Masaryk, son of the country's greatest hero, will not go along and remains in the Foreign Office. 2 weeks later, his dead body is discovered. Whether he was murdered or killed himself is not known to this day. Three months later, a constitution, Soviet style, is adopted by Parliament. Benes refuses to sign it and is forced from office. Before the year is over, Czechoslovakia, like its heroes, Benes and Masaryk, is dead. And Eastern Europe, in the words of Winston Churchill, from Stettin in the Baltic to Trieste in the Adriatic, an iron curtain has extended across the continent. Behind that line lie all the capitals of the ancient states of Central and Eastern Europe. But human freedom dies hard. Uprisings and strikes in East Germany in 1953 and in Poland in 1956 are put down with local police, augmented by Russian soldiers. Budapest, October 1956. These demonstrators are not anti-communists. In fact, many of them, Hungarian students, are communists who feel that they have the right to determine how Hungarian communism is to be administered. On October 24th, local party bosses decide enough is enough, and in the interest of law and order, their law, their order, direct police to fire into the crowd. But the crowd does not melt away, even when Russian garrison troops join the police. Faced by an overwhelming mob, the Russians stage a strategic withdrawal, leaving the Hungarian police to be slaughtered by their own countrymen. In November, Imre Nagy was a communist, but a Hungarian communist. Speaking as prime minister, he declares Hungary neutral, as between Russia and the West. The Russians hesitate. The Hungarians celebrate. But hesitation and celebration end soon. An entire Russian army invades Hungary and crushes the revolt. Nagy visits the Russians under a flag of truce to discuss surrender terms. June 17, 1958, his execution is announced.